hired actors standing on the stage with me were up just about as late as I was last night, and they got up early to show us around here at the Cleveland Playhouse. I give you collectively as a cast of Kite Runner. Hi, guys.
I play a few roles. I play Fareed, who is a driver, taxi driver, basically a guy that brings people across the border from Pakistan to Afghanistan and back. I play a merchant, older character at the beginning, and then I also play the Pakistani doctor at the end. And it's all ensemble, so I play those three roles, and everybody plays at least two roles, I think, one or two roles, and then everybody's moving the set pieces and the wall.
My character is General Taheri in the book, and the book is great because the book is a wealth of information detail about your character, history. There's stuff in the book that isn't actually in the script on stage, but you can sort of put it behind the words that you're saying. And then, of course, in rehearsal, we had a dialect coach that helps us with pronunciations, like instead of saying Afghanistan, we'll say Afghanistan. That sound. And then we had somebody who was a cultural consultant who said, you know, this is how the Afghans roll, this is how they interact with each other.
How they roll. Yeah, did the coach say it exactly that way?
She did say it once.
She did.
Myra said it once, but I remember clearly. She was like, this is how Afghans roll.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
She teaches, you know, about kite fighting, about the foods, there's a wedding in the play, so how does the wedding unfold? How do people physically interact, men and women, which is slightly different than how we do in America sometimes. So all of that fed into our rehearsal process and bringing that reality to this thing.
I play young Amir, who's a little brat in the entire story. I'm the one who makes the mistake, and then the lead, who's host Viramontes, who's not here, he's the one who fixes my mistake. It's just a very, very interesting role. As you can see, I'm not a brat, so it was very, very hard to prepare for this role. Over here.
I play Wali. He is one of the bullies, along with Asef, played by...
That's why I'm separating the two,
Yes.
you see. This.
He's played... the main bully, Asef, is played by Zarif, who's not here right now, and also then Kamal. So there's a trio of bullies, and I play one of them, as well as, again, ensemble parts to kind of help keep the story flowing.
There's a servant family and there's a master family, I guess, and I am, and that would be Amir is the what are we calling him? We're calling him, I guess, master.
I think you said brat.
Yeah. So there's a servant family and there's a master family, and I'm part of the servant family. In the second act, I get to play other multiple roles, like the guy who runs the orphanage and the lawyer who tries to get Amir out of this, get an option for him to adopt a child.
Stage, right?
Stage.
Stage.
You need one of those. These are important.
It's a pretty simple set. A lot of the stuff
Jimmy
is created by these rolling panels here, which is what a lot of us do for most of the show, move these things around. And just a really simple suggestion of a wall creates the entire space for America, Afghanistan, offices in the Taliban, all of those.
That guy just runs around the whole show. That's what he does.
Yeah, that's
my job.
On stage and off.
Seated on Access Hollywood, and people are talking about the Kite Runner. Like it's kind of a big deal right now. The book was on the bestseller list. It's doing major things. We'll start down here. How did you feel when you got a call to be in this great show that everybody's talking about?
I was excited because I had heard about the production. The world premiere was at San Jose Rep, and then it had moved on to Arizona Theater Company, was it? And I'd always been interested in doing the play. I heard about it, and I loved the story. And this time around, I had an opportunity to audition, and here I am.
And you got it.
Yep, and we did. This is actually a co-production. Mm-hmm. This is a co-production with Actors Theater of Louisville and Cleveland Playhouse.
Which is empty because they haven't pulled out the props yet.
No, I think I played with the props too much last time, so I think they hid them because I was coming. But the last show there were handcuffs and all kinds of fun stuff, so I got a little carried away.
We have
whips and
whips,
big flashlights.
and like books in foreign languages. That's always fun.
And
Do any of you speak the languages? Do any of you speak?
here.
No.
No. All right. We'll go.
One of our cast members is from Afghanistan, but he's sleek.
They're like, no, we're.
this is a very multinational, international cast.
It really
People
is.
From different parts of the world.
We have USA.
All right, break it down. Just the people in this room.
I'm from Aruba.
Lebanese.
Peru.
Jordan,
Italian.
Wow.
Woo! And you are from
Florida.
Florida.
So you guys all come from very, 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 very diverse backgrounds. Like, in talking to you, you're all from literally every, if I can use an old term, every corner of the world. What's it been like working with such a diverse cast? I mean, has everybody clicked and gotten along pretty well, or has there been any headbutting like there may or may not be in the story?
No, I don't think the headbutting has really happened, but I think what's kind of nice is that everyone's sort of story of their parents or grandparents' immigration to America has many similarities within it, and so you don't necessarily have to have been from Afghanistan to know what it's like to be considered a foreigner in your own when you come to America. So that's kind of universal, and in this cast in particular, we've got so many different backgrounds of people from all different, from Middle Eastern, from Hispanic, from Latino, it goes on and on. So it's a really diverse cast. But I don't think we've had any ethnic.
Really, Jimmy.
No, I don't think so. Maybe Peru. He's the one.
He's that guy. I can already tell. There's one in every cast. He's the guy. No, you are. Just own up to
Not
it.
the guy.
It's cool.
Not the guy.
It took me 5 minutes to figure that out.
Hey, I'm not the one
It
who
only
refused.
takes most people 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm a little slow this morning. The Kite Runner is playing now through November at Cleveland Playhouse. This show, before I come into these interviews, people send me all kinds of research, and I don't like to read any of it. I want to learn about the show as I go. We've been walking around doing a little backstage, and Mr. Vocal.
Whoa.
He's a talker. Give us a rundown. What is the Kite Runner? What people that know nothing about this show, what can they expect when they come check this show out?
Well, I think it's a very universal story about family and friendship, and just about the consequences of actions that you take, when you're younger, and how they just progress throughout your life, and how they stay there for a long, long time, and just about being tolerant and being able to forgive.
There's also quick changes back here. Like down around that side, there's an area where there's dressers, and you come back and you have to change out real
Very,
quick.
very Cher, new wig, new.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
Right.
Yeah, so that happens a lot.
50 people you've never met tearing your
yeah,
clothes
right.
off, and yeah.
She hasn't seen your costume. You should change into your costume.
No, thanks.
We have this America scene, and it's really intense. It's like every single 80s stereotype, but in one 30-second sequence. And Jimmy
But you have to see the show.
Yeah, this show.
I was going to say, tell me there's a mullet.
We'll leave it as a teaser.
Not
No
a
mullet?
mullet,
Okay.
but there's some hair issues
This
going on.
hair and neon and disco balls and roller skates and
Footballs being tossed, skateboards being ridden.
And body parts.
A little something for everyone at the
Yeah.
Cleveland Playhouse.
And you know what
Really?
it is? It's basically the transition from where everything up to a point is happening in Afghanistan, and it's just, boom, here we are.
And then all of a sudden it's Blow starring Johnny Depp, just like right in the middle
Really?
of it. Right.
Really?
Okay. I didn't do any research on the story, and just listening to what they're saying, I'm starting to put it together in my head, and I definitely want to check this show out, and you should too. It's playing through, you guys said through November 7th here at the Bolton Theater at Cleveland Playhouse, and you should definitely check that out.